Hi all, good morning. Hope you're all doing good. Okay. Uh, can anyone tell what are the topics we discussed yesterday? Thank you. Thank you, honest. Okay. So can anyone tell what are the topics we discussed yesterday?
Factors influence buying behavior, sir.
Okay, factors influencing buying behavior. Okay. Yes, Jayanti Priya, culture. We saw about culture. One of the factors known to be culture. Okay. We just have a short recap. I will just rush already. I'm starting the session a little late. Got up some other work. So, okay. So, we learned about buying behavior model. So, need recognition, information search, evaluation of alternatives, purchase decision, post purchase behavior. This is the model of buying behavior model or five stage model. All these things are known to be buying behavior model. So, this model can be influenced. That means the buying behavior can be influenced, and those influencing factors are called to be cultural factors, social factors, personal factors, and psychological factors. Okay. So these are the four different factors that will influence buying behavior. That is a very important question we should learn. This may be asked in 2 mark or maybe in 10 mark. So you can write it in any ways. So for today's session, we will go a very important topic, another important topic in unit 2, that is called market segmentation. Okay. What do you mean by market segmentation? What do you mean by segmentation? We'll go by word. Okay, what is segmentation?
Separate
Segmentation.
பண்றது.
Okay, yes, separate. We going to separate thing. Then, if segmentation is known to be separating things, what does mean by market separation? What is segmentation? We'll just have a look. Okay, we will find. We'll just find out. See, market as in broader perspective, it has different people. See, we yesterday we saw, or we saw right in the factors. We got culture, we have social, we have personal, we have psychological. See, based on this factor, we can also look the market as different people. How many of you seen pizza here? How many of you seen pizza? Anybody never seen the pizza? Did anyone seen pizza? Okay, everybody knows 1/2 tea or coffee, 1/2. One tea they will buy and they will divide it into two. Yes, see, 1/2 tea is it. That is a famous uh, example. We all know segmenting. See, they'll take a cup of tea and they will segment it into two halves, and one will be shared with another person. So one tea, two people will be getting it. See, market segmentation is based on
ஏய் சார் எங்க போயிட்டாரு? He's having some network issues, so that he went out.
டேய் ஆனஸ்ட் இங்கிலீஷ் புலவரே.
This call is recording, so don't speak in Tamil, man.
டேய் போது நிறுத்துறா.
டேய் உன்ன மாரி செக்ரட்டரிலாம் இருந்தா டிபார்ட்மெண்ட் எப்படி உருப்படும்? இங்கிலீஷ்ல பேச நீ தான்டா பசங்களை மோட்டிவேட் பண்ணணும்.
Am I audible? Okay, okay. Sorry, some current issue. Okay. Okay, we'll resume. Okay. Segmentation is comprising of two different things. That is, one is well-defined market with a well-defined market with people who have similar needs and wants. That is called market segmentation. So have it in mind. We should have proper, well-defined market structure, and as well as people who have got same needs and want. That is what known to be market segmentation. This market segmentation has different types. Okay, we have got around five different types that we have to look into it. Today we will discuss two different market segmentation, and the coming classes we will discuss further. Okay, So any doubts in market segmentation? Any doubts? Okay, we'll go forward. So first one is mass marketing. So mass marketing in a layman perspective or in a plain explanation, it is a huge marketing, a simple term, huge marketing, that is called mass marketing. The first type in market segmentation is called to be mass marketing. Okay, what is this mass marketing? We will find in the mass marketing there will be only one product can be marketed. They will not focus on many products. They will go for only one specific product they will be going for, and that particular one product will go for one specified price range. There won't be fluctuation of the price range. If it is sold for 20 rupees, in Tamil Nadu, it will be 20 rupees. In Andhra, it will be 20 rupees. In Delhi, it will be 20 rupees. In Uttar Pradesh, it will be 20 rupees. It is fixed with one popular price. So that is, these are two main features of mass marketing. And finally, there will be usage of mass media. They will be marketing everywhere. Whatever possible medium they can use, they will be using it. That is called mass marketing. So in short, we can tell it as homogeneous marketing. They will tell homogeneous means single product. I'll type it here, homogeneous. Okay, homogeneous, or just you can just have it in your mind. Homogeneous products are sold in mass marketing. Products which has single unit or single price or specified similarity, that is called to be mass marketing. Can anyone give any example for this mass marketing? Any example for mass marketing?
Johnson baby, sir.
Johnson and Baby. No, Johnson and Baby, we have got different products, right? For example, they have soap for kids. They have got
Sir, petrol, sir.
shampoo, petrol. Okay, if we take petrol, we have different varieties of petrols, right? For example, there is speed is there, chocolate. Yes, chocolate is there. Any simple example? Crude oil. Yes, crude oil may be an example. See, they are only single product. From crude oil only they are taking. Petrol, yes, it will come into a single perspective, but it differs in price, right? What we sell in Tamil Nadu will not be priced in Pondicherry, will not be the price in Kerala. It differs, right? So there will be in crude oil also same thing. Though it is a single product, it has different prices. If you buy it in Arab countries, it will be cheaper. If you buy it in Russia, it will be costlier. If you buy it in America, it will be different price. So it will not tell. See, I got one example. It is known to be a very simple example for this, Mark. How many of you seen this product? Nobody saw this product. Yes. See, majority have seen this, right? This product is considered to be a mass marketing product. For example, majority of the soft drinks, not only Coca-Cola, majority of the soft drinks are considered to be mass marketing segmented. They are coming in a similar product. For example, today Coca-Cola is tomorrow also Coca-Cola. Today's Pepsi also tomorrow also Pepsi. There is one homogeneous, only one product they are going to focus. And look, if you look at the advertisements for these particular products, they will go for very huge advertisements. If you go to restaurants, it will be there. If you go to some theater or mall, it will be there. If you go to some park, it will be there. If you go by bus, they may be advertising it by bus. If you go to some market, they will be there. The huge mass production of marketing activities will be there. For petrol, they will not put that much of advertisement. They will not use that much of mass media for petrol. It will sell, right? It will automatically, it will sell. They will not go for that. Even for crude oil, and even for, yes, there is one example for chocolate, maybe base beverage products. Yes, Thirumala, yes, beverage products. Most of the beverage products comes under this segmentation. Though, for example, you may tell, sir, in my place Coca-Cola is 22 rupees, in Jolarpet it is 25 rupees. The pricing range is different. Okay, for why I am telling pricing ranges, if you go and buy it in some small shop, they will tell fridge la vechadukku na 5 rupees extra pa. If you get it in cool, you'll get 5 rupees extra. See, that is it is a kind of their technique of selling. But what Coca-Cola gives, the price should be 18 rupees. Whoever it is, the product goes to 18 rupees. They will, the second sellers, they will differ in price. So all those beverages are considered to be a mass segmented products. They focus on specified group. Those who like Coke will not like Pepsi. Those who like Pepsi will not like Coke, right? So there is a big segmentation in mass segmentation products. And we got another segmentation, segment marketing. What is mean by segment marketing? In segmentation, we are learning about segment marketing. Any idea, any relation between these two? Can anyone relate? Separate marketing. Yes, exactly. As Brito told, separate marketing. Why it is separate marketing? Means heterogeneous products. Heterogeneous means we have got different types of products. Whereas in the mass segmentation, we got only one product. We are going to focus only one specified product. Not many products we are going to look for. We will be looking for only one product in mass production, mass marketing. But in segmented marketing, we are going to face heterogeneous. That means multiple products with multiple price range, with multiple media. We will not focus only on production. We will not focus only on price. We will not only focus on advertisements. We will focus on everything. We have to create new product. We have to create price for them. We have to create separate advertisement for each group, each product. So segmentation marketing is related with heterogeneous. It is very important. Heterogeneous products are sold or segmented in segmentation market. Can anyone give example for this? Segmentation marketing. Tata, yes, Tata is one of the good example for segmentation. Karthikeyan, MI will not be yes, MI also considered to be segmentation marketing, but MI falls to some another segmentation that we will catch it in next class. Okay, MI we will fix with the Karthikeyan. Will, yes, Tata is one of the good example. And we got this guy, ITC. How many of you know ITC? How many of you know ITC? Anybody knows ITC? I know. Okay, what is the full form for ITC? What is the full form for ITC? What is the full form for ITC? Any idea? Any idea? Food company?
Sir,
No,
input tax credit.
no. Brito, not input tax credit. ITC is a company. It is a company. No, Sagai Franklin. Yes, Imperial Tobacco Company. Imperial Tobacco Company. It is previously called to be Indian Tobacco Company, but they are Imperial Tobacco Company. Okay, not Franklin, they are they got ITC notebooks we have, right? If I have, I'll show you. Sorry, I don't have. Okay, so they got notebooks, they have got hotels, they have got different ITC hotels are very famous. They have got food products, that is FMG, as Franklin told. They not only have uh, food products, they got different varieties of products. See, in food alone, they got different varieties. They have got atta, they have got biscuits, they have got pickles, they have got snacks, they have got mixtures. Just in food, just in food. Likewise, they have got different varieties. They are called to be conglomerate. Conglomerate means a kind of diversity in their products. They have got different services to render to people. They have got different products that can be sold to people. They got various elements to take up. They will be calling themselves as a segment marketing. They will fall into this particular segment called segment marketing. They will not go for this particular any particular mass segmenting. They will go for a wider perspective, because what is the reason? They are heterogeneous. They got multiple products and services to be sold in the market, so they will segment. For example, you cannot sell the Ashirwad Atta to school kids, right? They got notebooks, they will sell notebooks. You cannot sell uh, notebooks to homemakers, right? So they will be selling homemade food product, FMG products for FP, Sunfish biscuit, all these things. So they will segment the market differently within their company. Within their company, they will segment it. They will go for specified products for specified group. Why? Because they have heterogeneous business. They have heterogeneous business. That is the reason they will go for a wider perspective of segmenting, that is segment marketing. They will segment each and every product. Each and every product, they have different prices. If you take this dark fantasy biscuit, you will get the box for 50 rupees, right? And also you will get a piece for 10 rupees. See, within the product, they have got separate diversification. So that is called segment marketing. Any doubts? Any doubts here? Okay, so we'll just revise it what we learned today. Today we focused on market segmentation from the continuation of factors influencing buying behavior. So for factors buying influence, we got cultural, social, personal, and psychological, and we have got market segmentation. Market segmentation is nothing but a well defined slice of market. You divide the market into different slices, and each slice denotes to specified group or customers who have same need or want. This is called to be market segmentations. Very, very important to mark. Make note of it. What is market segmentation? It will be asked in your board exam. So we got different types of market segmentation. Today we learned about two different segmentation. One is mass marketing, where homogeneous product, that is only one product is concentrated with one specified price range and is use of mass media. And the second thing we learned is segment marketing, where heterogeneous products are focused. Heterogeneous means multiple products from A to Z. They have got separate varieties of products for each and every age group and each and every need and want. So this is called to be segmentation marketing. Okay, that's all for the day. Any doubts, you can ask me. No doubts? Okay, thank you all.